Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday, September 12th, and today I'm going to be talking about my trade. Today we ended up actually losing $170, so let's break that down. Overall, this is also going to be kind of like a end of the week recap, but this week was PPI and CVI, so Wednesday and Thursday I did not trade, and I don't believe I took any trades on Tuesday either. I might be wrong. No, I don't think I took any trades on Tuesday. I did take trades. I did take a trade on Monday, and that was also a losing trade. But yeah, let's break down today's trades or trade. So if we look right off rip, we had this hourly liquidity that ended up did get it swept pre-market. Um, but yeah, hourly liquidity that got swept in pre-market. And oops, these were these are our draws for the day, so definitely way more to the actual downside. And if we look at the 5 minute, we'll see that we had our sweep of liquidity here, and then we had another sweep with this candle and this high right here, and that kind of gave me confluence just because there was an SMT. We did not sweep out those highs on ES. So that gave me confluence that we were making a bearish SMT. And the SMT technically did get filled out when we broke these lows. So I could have definitely thought about that. I think I was definitely more in favor of a bearish bias just because we had all these draws down here and not really much to the upside. So I think next time I can do better at not, marrying a bias. But yeah, overall, when I did take the trade though, we did have a bearish SMT here and then another bearish SMT here for when right after I took the trade. So yeah, we made higher highs and then lower highs. So and then we also had plenty more draws, especially on ES, to come and sweep out those draws and liquidity to the downside. And overall, I was pretty favorable of bearish trades, and I think that is something I could have improved on, is just being more in a state of not knowing what the market is doing and being kind of just open to it doing whatever. I think I do need to get better at that, and that is something that I am going to work on. Um, but overall, I think emotionally, I was completely fine with this trade. I follow my rules. I did it based off of um, SMTs, and overall, it was looking very like we were going to make an hourly SMT off of those lows as well, or sorry, these highs. But we ended up did coming up and sweeping them out before the hourly candle closed. But yeah, I mean, overall, I have my stop loss set just at this high right here, and we ended up getting stopped out on this candle. So, I mean, we did also have news at 9. I don't think that really impacted anything, but to me, it's just like this is a little bit of like weird price action. You know what I mean? I feel like this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen every day, and I feel like it definitely was a higher probability that we were going to come out and sweep out those lows. I just should have been a little more cautious just because we had already swept out lows on Nasdaq. So, I think something I can improve on is just being, I guess, not necessarily more patient, but more like not marrying a bias, and that's something I just should get down more, is that, and then also making sure that I am not in like a state of knowing when taking my trades, because that just can lead to me, yeah, I mean, no, knowing that we're going to go down, or really thinking that we are going to go down, which obviously that did not happen today. So, yeah, I would say overall still a very good trading day. I did take my trade off of multiple SMTs, and I think that's very good to get in the habit of, is taking them primarily off of when SMTs happen. But overall, we had our down candles, and then we had our 5 minute retrace, and then we had more down candles as well. So I was happy with the trade, and obviously if we would have kept going down, I would have, been way more like this is why that happened. So I mean, I would say there's definitely a higher probability that we would have taken those lows out, but it ended up not filling out. So yeah, we'll see how we end up trending the rest of the day. Volatility has gone down a decent amount already, but that's mainly just because it's Friday. But yeah, overall, very happy with the trade. I'm excited to see what next week brings. But overall, we are ending the week out negative, which, you know, it's not something that I'm gonna be upset by because that happens. It 100% happens to everybody. And I think as long as I am following my rules and doing exactly what I know I should do in order to become successful, I can't be upset. You know what I mean? That is the whole process is just learning this market, and I know that I still have more to learn, and I'm going to be humble and just say that yeah, I have more to learn and I'm going to learn that, and I know that I will learn that. So, yeah. Overall good trading day in my opinion. We shall see what next week brings. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I know obviously there's probably not even anybody that's getting to this point in these videos because I'm doing it mainly for just documentation purposes. But yeah, I love and appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a very blessed weekend and um, best the best next week ever, I guess. Love you.